Guys, Leon here from Autorism TV. Today I've come to JHW Classics in Evesham, Worcestershire. I'm going to show you around some of the most fantastic cars we have here today. We've got a Triumph Fury now. This is a one-off car. It's a very special car, and it was designed by Giovanni. I can't remember his surname though, but this is a beautiful car. It really is. Just look at that. Wow. We've got a BMW 850. Now this is a very rare car, literally. And the 840 was a very common car back in the day. Here we've got a Honda N600. Now these are very, very sweet little cars, I've got to admit. Over here we've got a Lamborghini LM002. Now this is a Marmite car. I love it or you hate it. But I have to admit, I think it looks lovely. It's a huge car. And Lamborghini, of course, recently did the Lamborghini Urus. And I think the LM002 is a very special car. It's so rare. And it's also got a Lamborghini Diablo engine in it, if you didn't know that. And it's a crazy car. It apparently, literally wants to go so fast. And yeah, it's a huge, huge Lamborghini. It's a huge Lamborghini, I think, out there, really. Because the Urus has got a boot, but this hasn't got a boot. So yeah, and also quite different in the back as well, because the seats are quite close to each other. So yeah, here we've got an 80s icon, which is the DeLorean DMC-12. I love the DeLorean. They're just amazing cars, really are. And Back to the Future was one of the most iconic films of all time. Here we've got a Toyota 2000 GT. So actually we've got two film cars. So the 2000 GT, of course, was featured in James Bond. Here we've got something which is quite quirky, which is a mini Woody Hustler. So it's got a mini engine. It's entirely made out of wood, even the chassis. So yeah, a very special car. We've got a Ford GT40 continuation. So this is much cheaper than the original GT40. So we have here a Lamborghini Miura P400S. Now this is a lovely car. It's my favourite car in this collection, I have to admit. It's just so stunning, it really is. Just an icon of Italian engineering. Then we have a Van Wall here, which is a race car for the road. It really is just so fantastic. Actually quite easy to get inside, which is, when you look from in the exterior, you might think it's not easy to get inside, but actually it is quite easy. Then we have a Ronart here, W1254 I think it is. It's a lovely looking car, and Cambridgeshire car company based, and they are amazing cars. Like what they've done is they've made it for years. They still do make Ronarts. Then we have a Ford F-150. Now this is not a diesel, it's a 5.4 litre petrol engine, which is, really cool. Got Alcantara all around the interior. Love it, absolutely love it. Then Lagonda, a Marmite car again. I love it or hate it, but I think it's a lovely looking car. Then we have a 220 SE, which is a Mercedes that is, really beautiful. It's a Mercedes that's a proper classic, Then we have something which was a game changer, the Jaguar XJ220. I have to admit, it's the best Jaguar ever made. This goes at 220 miles per hour. It's just one of the most fantastic cars ever made. Then we have the Bentley Arnage R. Then we have a Daimler. So this is a one-off Daimler, which is very, very cool. I've got to admit, I love Daimlers, and I recently went out in a DJ254, and I love those cars. Then we have a Carver 1, which that's really interesting. Then we have an Iso Grifo, which is actually the one that John Lennon sat in, which is very cool. And Iso Grifo is one of the most beautiful cars ever made. It has a 7-litre engine, which is huge. Then we have a Ferrari 400i. Then a Datsun 240Z, which is one of the most iconic Japanese cars of all time. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe to more videos I upload. See you soon, guys.